Years before Lewis and Walcott won Nobel Prizes, before Darren Sammy captained the West Indies cricket team, and certainly before Julian Alfred won Olympic gold, there was a Dutch brand that represented Saint Lucian excellence to almost all of CARICOM, Heineken. Why did the Dutch choose Saint Lucia?
So it was the quality of water, but it was also the Saint Lucia incentive legislation program, which was, at the time, the government had designed to attract foreign investors. And it led Heineken to establish the Windward and Leeward Brewery with the intention of supplying Heineken, the beer, throughout the islands.
In 1975, Heineken was one of the first manufacturers on the island, opening the door to a minor industrial boom that saw companies like Victoria's Secret come to the island. As cheaper Latin American labor stole factories from St. Lucia over the next few decades, factories came and went, but Heineken remained. At first, they only employed a few dozen people, 60 at most. Today, they are a leading St. Lucian mega manufacturer. They employ 2.3% of the island's total workforce, contribute 2.5% of GDP, and a whopping 5.1% of tax revenue. Even the company's officials were surprised at how deeply integral the company was to St. Lucia's success.
We reflect and we realize that there are some things maybe we took it for granted. We know that we're a mega manufacturer in the St. Lucian context. We know that we've been here for a long time, but not until you actually do these assessments very objectively do you appreciate the value that you bring to the country.
Heineken also led from the front when it came to diversifying the economy of an island that was once a post-colonial backwater. From the mid-90s to the late 20-teens, farmers and other producers were struggling with this question of diversification. Only recently has any government focused on this issue in a meaningful and actionable way. Heineken, however, was in the lead once again with Desperado, Peter Shandy, and other beverages, showing that a St. Lucian company could strengthen its brand and expand its range of products to reach new markets.
The manufacturing sector has had its ups and downs. We have not seen as extensive probably expansions over the last few decades. However, I think the role of a company or an agency like Expo Saint Lucia becomes critical in helping manufacturers find better routes, better markets, to be able to find a value, but also be able to compete, say, with other more mature markets within the Caribbean.
Heineken's 50th anniversary coincides with a pivotal moment in St. Lucia's history. The island is just beginning to appreciate that it is a global brand of excellence and that everything that comes from here should live up to that standard. With half a century of excellence behind it, it seems that Heineken St. Lucia was living up to the highest St. Lucian standard all along. For Choice News Now, I'm Jason Seafley.